do not become the woman that's ready to receive what she's manifesting. The Next Door Podcast. Welcome back to the Next Door Podcast. I am Bestie Next Door, and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you, because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Now, guys, this episode does not have any direction. I'm just going to ramble and just talk about how 2024 has been and what you guys can expect for 2025. I know I haven't posted a new episode, and that's because I'm in a place where I'm done talking about men. Like, if you don't know that you shouldn't be dealing with a Dusty, if you don't know that, if he doesn't text you back or if he's ghosting you next caller, then at this point, I'm no longer for you. I am trying to appeal to a newer crowd. I want to appeal to the girlies that want to actually level up, the girlies that want to invest in themselves, the girlies that want to start their own business, the girlies that want to enter their wealthy girl era. Those are the women I want to appeal to. I'm done appealing to the women that are confused, delusional when it comes to men, because we're delusional when it comes to our life, but we can't be delusional when it comes to men. So I'm done appealing to that crowd. And I feel like the femininity and the dating scene, the dating topic is so oversaturated. It's not like how it was before. So I cannot continuously keep talking about the same thing. I've been talking about how to date, questions to ask, how to be for about 2 years now, and I'm exhausted of talking about men. I'm done talking about men. I feel like I have more to offer to my YouTube channel and just to you guys that's listening to me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, just any audio platform. I feel like I have more to offer than just talking about men. Some of the girlies may not like it, but I want to shift and pivot into a new direction. And I did say in 2024 I was going to focus more on self-development, but for some reason I just ended up going right back to dating. But at this point, I'm looking for quality women. I want to connect with quality women that just, they want to level up. They actually want to level up. They want to start their digital business. They want to, make money for themselves. I'm tired of arguing with women in the comment section about, oh, rich men don't care, or wealthy men don't care about how much money you make, or you don't have to. I don't want to appeal to that anymore. I don't want to appeal to lazy women, because what a lot of women don't understand is times are changing and the dating scene is changing. So my content is evolving with what I see in real life, because a lot of people, they make content online just to appeal to, those who want to watch and want to hear bullshit. But me, you know how we say it over here. If you like your tea extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you, because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. And right now in 2025, the men that are getting money, and even, older men, they want to deal with women that have things going on. They want to deal with the woman that's looking like what it is she's asking for. Some of you be wanting all these things, but you don't even look like what you're asking for. And that's the most important thing across the board. If you don't even look like what you're asking for, then you cannot open your mouth and say, oh, I want a wealthy man, or I'm going to sit at home and be a housewife and not do nothing. But you don't look like that type of, are you their type? And I feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm tired of talking about this. So if you want to hear that, go to Share 7. I don't got the time, neither do I got the patience to keep telling you right from wrong, left from, I don't got the time for it anymore. I want to appeal to the women that want to level up, that want to be better, that want to invest in themselves, that's not stingy with themselves, that want to buy courses, that want to, buy luxury hair because they know the value. I don't want to appeal to cheap women. That's it. I'm sorry. I am no longer trying to appeal to everybody, and I realized that I cannot appeal to everybody. There's some people that's going to unsubscribe, unfollow me because I want to talk about new things, like better things, and that's very okay. But then there's people that's going to find me and say, oh my God, I never knew Bestie. She talked about this and she talked about dating. Even when I go on live, I stopped going on TikTok live because every single time I'm trying to teach women how to make money online, how to start their digital business. And, some people think that I'm trying to sell something, but I'm not trying to sell anything to you. I'm really trying to help you, because as I'm putting you on, somebody else put me on. So I'm trying to put you on. And the girlies that actually listen to me, they're reaping the benefits. So this channel is going to be revamped. And this is probably going to be the last episode that I'm going to post for 2024. I'm going to make that very clear. It's the last episode I'm going to post for 2024. And I'm making the announcement that I am done talking about dating. I'm done talking about men, how to do this. I'm done. If you want to know how to make him obsessed with you, if you want, go watch my other videos. But we're not talking about that anymore, because as I'm evolving, I want you guys to evolve. I will be a shitty person to be evolving and leveling up, looking better, getting my body right, my pockets is getting fatter, and I'm not doing the same for my girlies. That means I'm not truly bestie next door. So that's the energy we're going to be on 2025. Self-development, teaching how you can make some money online, how to start your content creation journey, how you can just be a better woman overall, things you should do day in a life. Like, I'll take you guys with me. I would also have my random thoughts where I'm just ranting, things like that. I want my channel to be more personable. You guys already know me because I share a lot of stories anyway, but I want you guys to feel like we're really like locked in. I feel like we're here, but we're not locked in. I want you guys to feel like we're locked in. And that's what I want 2025 to be. No more dating, no more men. Let's get into 2024. 2024 collectively has been absolutely crazy. And I'm pretty sure you guys can see the growth in me. As you watch my last episode for 2024, I want you to watch my first episode to look at how my face looked. Look at how chubby I was. I went through a huge loss. It was a lot for me. But now, as we're entering 2025, although 2024 has been a roller coaster, what I want to say is, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And that's the message I want to give a lot of you. A lot of you give up too early. And when you're trying to achieve something, you have to understand being resilient. You got to keep going. No matter how hard it is, keep going. Most of these millionaires, billionaires, and even artists, they all say the same thing: consistency. Consistency pays off. Whether it be getting your body right, whether it be you want to become an influencer, or whatever type of influencer you want to be, you have to be consistent. And I want you guys to understand something. You cannot call yourself that girl if you're not disciplined. Discipline plays a huge role in you being that girl and you achieving the things you want to achieve in life. A lot of you try to be lazy. You cannot be lazy and say, oh, well, it's going to come to me, or, oh, well, you have to go out and get it. The universe respects bravery and confidence. And a lot of you lack confidence when it comes to your finances. A lot of you are very scared to spend money. Like, oh my God, I don't get paid till Friday. And you having that mindset when it comes to your finances, it also reflects in your inflow. So you need to be very confident when it comes to just spending money. And I'm not talking about spending money on stupid shit like, oh, I'm about to, Bessie said, you got to be confident when it comes to spending money. So I'm about to spend $500 on Uber Eats. No. You shouldn't be scared to take opportunities. For example, the Wealth Club. Before I was talking about the digital blueprint, the baddie blueprint, but all those things is cut out because I feel like the name itself wasn't really giving up to what it has to offer. So you may see me on my social media platforms talk about the Wealth Club, because now the Wealth Club is an upgraded version from the baddie blueprint and the digital blueprint. It's an upgraded version. Like, first of all, the platform is more clean, it's more easy, it's more organized. Secondly, it's more unisex friendly, like both men and women. It doesn't have to be digital blueprint for women, digital blueprint for men. It's just like more universal for both men and women. And the courses inside is from industrial experienced professionals. Like, you learn about how to sell. And I want to tell you guys something, what I've learned with all these courses, right? Because, I know a lot of people don't have the time to like look around for courses. So that's what the Wealth Club is for. The Wealth Club is meant to be your one-stop shop where, you find multiple courses inside of one. So one of the classrooms that's inside of the Wealth Club talks about sales. And I think that it makes so much sense, and I'm going to apply it to my content going forward. They said, if you know how to sell an emotion, you will be rich. You know how to sell an experience, you will be rich. And I've still been trying to like play around with the content to really see like, okay, how does that work? I've been trying to play around with it, but I feel like I'm going to get it in 2025. So if you think about Chanel, if you think about Fendi, if you think about Louis Vuitton, they're not really selling their product. They're selling the feeling that you have when you purchase their product, which would be exclusivity, which would be luxury, which will feel like, yeah, I'm better because I have a Chanel bag. You don't have a Chanel bag. My Chanel bag costs X amount. So it's, I'm of status, right? Because if they were just selling the product itself, then it's like, why would I want to spend 10,000, 12K on a bag when I can get the same quality bag for probably half the amount? So they're selling the status, they're selling the experience, they're selling the luxury feel that you have when you get a Chanel bag. And I want to tell you guys, this is a free gem that I'm telling you guys, like giving you guys a free gem. If you're starting a business or you have an existing business, you need to sit down, and if your business is not doing well and it's not moving forward the way you would like it to move, or it's not really like, it's not booming, you need to sit down and brainstorm, what is the feeling that my potential customer is going to have when they purchase my product? When you can connect that, what is the experience? That is how you market, because digital marketing is completely different from sales, right? Marketing is one thing, but sales is another thing. At Wealth Club, there's both digital marketing and there's sales, and there's also content creation. So for those of you who have an existing business and you don't know how to you don't understand the algorithm, you don't know how to create your content for your business, in the Wealth Club, you have all those classrooms, and there's so much different classrooms. I've been telling you guys about a lot of different things, and I feel like this Wealth Club is it. This is the last final bus stop, because it has everything you need. And the best thing about the Wealth Club is you can resell your Access card. The digital blueprint, it had 2 other communities connected to it. So it was like, all right, you have the digital blueprint, but you got to go here. It was just too disorganized. I'm not going to lie. It was very disorganized as far as having to go to multiple places to get certain information. But now the Wealth Club is more like everything is in one. Everything's in one. And guys, I literally just came back from the club, and I was like, you know what? I need to do an episode. If I don't film this episode right now as I'm back from the club, I'm probably never going to film. I want ladies to clock this tea as well, because I think a lot of women forget this. All the girls that's online on TikTok talking about having a provider man, they don't have to pay the bills, blah, 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 blah. Them making content, they're still making money. Yeah. They're still making money from the content that they're posting. So I want you to peep that. So don't ever feel like don't be fooled into thinking that although I have a provider man, I don't need to do nothing with my life. Because the girlies that are telling you that, they're still getting to the bag. So why aren't you getting to the bag? Yeah. Have you thought about that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you haven't thought about that. So everything you consume online, always take it with a grain of salt, because everybody that's online making content telling you about this guy, this, Dusty, this, blah, 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 you shouldn't do with this. They're getting paid to make that content while you consume the content. And some of you in your brain think like, oh yeah, I have my man, I don't gotta do shit. I'm just gonna be a stay at home. All of us girlies that are stay at homes, we still getting to the money. So there's no excuse as to why you will be a stay at home, be broke, lazy, and fat. I'm sorry, I have to say just like that. Because if you follow me on Instagram, you see I'm always going to my Pilates. I'm always doing a diet. I may not be at my goal weight right now, but I am very fit. I can walk up 5 flights of stairs and not be tired and not be out of breath. I'm fit internally. So as you are searching for your provider man and the man that's for you, you need to also be the woman that he would look for. And I think that's a mistake a lot of women make. And it's not even about being the woman that he would look for. It's more so about yourself. A lot of you are so consumed with being what a man wants instead of being better for yourself. When you are better for yourself, you have the utmost confidence. That's when nobody that steps into your life can play games with you, because you're like, yo, I'm operating at my highest frequency. So why would I allow you to come into my life and play with me? But a lot of you don't understand. You're like, oh, okay, I got to be like this for a man. Okay, I got to go to this place. No, be better. Make your own money for yourself. Stop being so men focused. Decenter men. When you decenter men, they will look for you. But a lot of you are so centered men. And that's why I'm shifting the whole focus of this channel from oh, questions to ask someday. I'm shifting the whole focus to being better for yourself, because when you're better for yourself, you're more at peace, and it becomes very easy for you to attract exactly what you want. Until you become the woman that's ready to receive what it is she's looking for, you will never receive it. If you do not become the woman that's ready to receive what she's manifesting, you will never receive it. And that's exactly what I've learned. So that's what we're going to be shifting more into in 2025. I pray and hope that a lot of you have went through that self-discovery mode of, who's the people you hang out with, the guys you talk to, what you do for a living. I hope you guys had that revelation of, is this what I really want to do? And if it is what I really want to do, am I actually happy? I think these are the questions you got to ask yourself. Are you living in your purpose? Because purpose is very important. You may not be a billionaire, you may not be a trillionaire, but when you're living and operating in your purpose, your life becomes very peaceful. You're not so concerned with so much things. You don't have any anxiety, because you're doing what you're meant to do in life. And I want all of my girlies to reach that level of peace in 2025. And guys, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to drag this episode that's supposed to be just a freebie, just a closure of 2024. I don't want to drag it. So guys, I'm going to leave you guys with that. I want you guys to meditate on 2024 as a whole. What are some things that you could have done differently? What are some things that you want to do better when it comes to 2025? And what are some things you want to avoid? What is your plan for 2025? What kind of woman do you want to be? Because you have to picture the woman you want to be. If you're not picturing anything in your head, and you're like, 2025 is just, then you're not going to be shit. Before I say until we meet again, but I want to cheers. I want to cheers to 2025 being the year of success, abundance, and truth. I also want to cheers to 2025 being the year of discovery, of you knowing the type of woman you are, the type of people you want in your life, and the people you don't want in your life. May 2025 be a year of success. Cheers. And you guys already know the rest. Until we meet again.